Hello guys and welcome back to Arizona Adventure Park. We are in episode 45 and welcome back to this beautiful park that we are flying over right now. We are flying right towards the big ape's house and we are going to build in that area again. So first of all, my sincerest apologies to all of you guys, because I have promised you that we are going to bring this whole park to an end and I'm going to have the lady designer to do a tour through my zoo once we have finished it. So I began to build in this episode right at this place that I'm showing you right now here. And as I was building and laying out the groundwork for the new habitats, I had kind of an inspiration. And this might end up in a lot of work once again, but a lot of fun work, I have to say. We are going to build Indonesian Islands. This is not a complete new area in our zoo, it's more like a mini area. So I thought about some of the animals that we have to have place for them in the world of the monkeys, or in the monkeys world. I can't remember what we called it, but So I was thinking about the proboscis monkeys, I was thinking about the siamang and orangutan and what was its name? The capuchin monkey. And especially as I was thinking about the proboscis monkey, I was thinking about the Southeast Asia animal pack that we got quite some time ago, which included many animals that I really love in the game, which may be not your favorites, but I wanted to have something for them in our Arizona zoo. So you can see what I'm doing here. I laid out this island, and what I'm covering right now with the rock brush is where the habitat should be. So we have on the left hand side, on the lower point, the habitat for the babirusa. I want to have a habitat for the Komodo dragon. I also want to have a habitat for the proboscis monkeys, for the Malayan sun bear maybe. And I was also thinking about the red-crowned crane, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe we're going to have a habitat for the Malayan tapir, which would fit the area a little bit better, but I'm afraid that the habitats that we have here would be quite too small for a tapir. Maybe the one left on the top left side, that would be enough for two of them. So we'll see. And as you can see, I also laid down the path for the whole area. So I want our visitors to enter the one side and walk through the whole Indonesian islands and leave it on the opposite side. I was thinking this was quite a fun idea, and this is something, as I started building the whole thing, first of all I was thinking, oh my god, what have I gotten myself into again? But in the end I really liked how the first habitat for the babirusa that we're going to build in this episode is looking, and I'm fascinated because it's once again such a different view to the zoo. And even in this jungle theme area here, it fits so perfect. And also with those faux rock tree stumps, I always call them stumps, I don't know if it's the correct word. In German it is called Stumpf. So I was assuming that stump was the right word in English. Please correct me in the comments if it isn't. those faux rock trees fit so perfectly in this whole theme, and I love to build in that style right now. So yeah, it just made completely sense to me to build it that way. Yeah, so as I was telling you guys, the first habitat is going to be for the babirusa. I know that many of you guys didn't like the Southeast Asia pack that much. I think first and foremost it is because it was the first animal pack that we got from Frontier, and we were not used to a pack that had only provided animals and maybe a little bit of foliage or something like that. I don't know if we had something like that in the Southeast Asia animal pack. But yeah, we just weren't used to having only animals in a DLC, so I guess there was a lot of disappointment from many of you guys, and yeah, it wasn't just about the animals that we got in the pack. It was just about the yeah, the whole pack, the whole kind of pack that it was. So I really, really, really love animal packs, and I'm looking forward to the next DLC that might come in September, somewhere in September, end of the, September, or beginning of October. If we are getting a new DLC, I'm pretty, yeah, I pretty much hope that we will get a new DLC, and if so, it's. I'm just thinking of a word again. It's very not very clear. What is the word? Oh my god. It would be very obvious that it would be another animal pack, and I'm always excited for animal packs because that is the main reason that I'm playing that game. I love to get into building stuff and building buildings and habitats and having different items and materials to build great and individual habitats, I have to say. But I'm always excited for new animals, so yeah. So bring it on, Frontier. Give me some new animals. Yeah, and I'm very, very excited for that. So what I wanted to say in the beginning, as I was saying that many of you guys didn't like the Southeast Asia animal pack, I think the pack had the most variety in animals that we had in an animal pack yet. I mean, we had the binturong, which is quite a cool animal, and I think many of you guys love to build a habitat for the binturong. Yeah, we have the binturong as a small animal. A small mammal. We had the Malayan sun bear. Yeah, as obvious as a bear. We had the clouded leopard, which is a pretty cool cat. We also had the dhole, yeah, which I'm having a little bit difficulty still with how it looks, because I think it doesn't look like a real dhole. But yeah, all in all, it is quite an amazing animal. Yeah, what else did we have? We had the Malayan tapir, the most beautiful tapir that is out there, besides the mountain tapir that I like better than the Malayan tapir. And the proboscis monkey, which is a pretty cool and pretty weird looking monkey. And we also had the babirusa, which is a very, very, very weird animal, and such a cool animal. Yeah, there are also stories. I don't know if they are true, but I heard them many times and I read about it as well. The babirusa looks a little bit weird, especially the male ones, because they have these huge teeth, almost like what is it called? Yeah, almost like tusks. Tusk is the word. Almost like tusks that grow in a very weird shape, and that is also endangering the animal because those teeth grow, or those tusks grow their whole life, and with the weird angle they are growing, they could also kill the animal at a certain age because they will hit the head. And yeah, this is a little bit gross if I tell you that, but yeah, it might be true. Um, the tusks might grow into the brain of the animal and kill it. So yeah, I think that is not a pretty way to die. Um, yeah, it's very gruesome, I might say. But yeah, this shows you how weird nature is sometimes. Yeah, the babirusa is also not a very common animal in zoos. I don't know if it is in the US or in general in international zoos, but in German zoos the babirusa is very rare, I might say. I think about one zoo that I definitely know that there are some of them, which is the zoo in Stuttgart, called Wilhelma. They have some of them, and yeah, many other zoos that had babirusa don't keep them anymore because yeah, in the last few years it was very difficult with the offspring of the animals because it didn't work that way, or they didn't have enough males or females or something like that. I remember I heard something like that. Yeah, so babirusa are very very rare in zoos in Germany, and I think in Europe in general. Yeah, as you can see, I tried some different fences in this build here. That is something that I tried first in Swamp Lake Zoo. The episode where I did that is coming out on Wednesday, which is pretty weird because I did it first in Swamp Lake Zoo, but the episode in Arizona is airing first, where I'm copying that style. I used the metal beams that we got in the Europe DLC. I saw it first from a fellow content creator, from a German content creator, Sonja Lalalu. She uses them quite some time in her builds. I never used them before, and I tried it the first time when I was building in Swamp Lake Zoo, and I was fascinated, and I really love to build with them, even yeah, because they are flexi color as well. And for the small metal beams in between, I was using cable. Yeah, also FlexiColor, very useful. So if you want to build something like that, just I wanted to say Google it. In the building parts, just type in a cable and you will find it. As I said, they are also FlexiColor. There is one thicker cable in there, I think, and a thinner one. So I was using the thin one here for this build, and yeah, I really like it. I really love it, and it looks pretty cool and gives the whole build such a realistic feeling. More realistic than the mesh fence, I say. Yeah, the habitat is almost finished. What I was building Yeah, you have seen it before. I was building some kind of a bridge with the rocks because the habitats on the Indonesian islands here are a little bit on the smaller side. So I thought I wanted to have the indoor area, the stable for the Babirusa, on the other side of the river. So I made this building with the staff area on the other side, and decided to integrate some kind of a stable in there. Also, one that is for the Komodo dragon that we are going to build next in the next episode. And that is also when I'm going to finish that building. So for this episode, I just did the walls around it so that you guys can see what is going on there and what I was planning there. And I just wasn't feeling like building buildings as a whole and decorate them. I was more into building some habitat, so I thought I'd do that in the next episode. So that's the simple reason why I didn't finish it. Yeah, as I said, the habitats are not that big, so I wanted to have the indoor area for the Babirusa on the other side, and I also could combine it with the staff area, which is pretty handy. Yeah, because we also needed a new staff area because our keepers were quite busy taking care of our apes and also the monitors and the okapi. So if we are going to have 5 new habitats on the Indonesian islands, we definitely have to have some new keepers and some new staff here. Yeah, and as I'm building the Indonesian islands here, which will definitely include a habitat for one of the monkeys that we still need here. We have also 3 of them left. I don't know if I can include them here, or we are going to build some separate habitats for them. But I think we're going with something separate. Maybe we can combine the siamang with the orangutan, or something like that. Yeah, we'll see. And there's definitely going to be a habitat for the bongo. Obviously not on the Indonesian islands because the bongo is an African animal, but there's definitely going to be an habitat for the bongo as well. Yeah, and you never know what the next DLC will hold. Maybe there's going to be a new monkey or whatever that we can include here in this build, or some other animals like, yeah, some nice birds. That would be pretty cool, which could be in here. So yeah, I'm open for that. So let's see what we get. And with that being said, let me know in the comment section what you guys think is going to be the next DLC. Did you hear any rumors? Do you have a clue, or is there something that you definitely wish for which is not birds or fish? Then let me know in the comments. And even if it is birds or fish, let me know in the comments as well. It's yeah, it's quite a big chance that it's not going to be birds or fish, but yeah, as I said, you never know. Yeah, we are close to an end. I had to record the stuff with the animals separately because once again I was pressing the pause key and went to have dinner, and then I got back to the build. I finished the building and I thought I was recording the tour and the animals, and as I started to cut the video and doing the voiceover, I noticed, oh shoot, I forgot to press the record button again, and so there was no material with the animals, so I had to do that separately. But yeah, here we are. Let's have a look at them. And yeah, as I said in the beginning, I'm very, very, very happy with how the whole build looks. It's quite a bit different, but yeah, I'm very happy with it, and I hope the animals are too, and they are going to pay off with some offspring for that. That would be very cute when we have some little piggies in there. Yeah, but with that being said, we are at the end of the episode. I leave you alone with the piggies. Have some fun with them, watching them roam around in their nice and beautiful habitat here. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also I would be very happy and very pleased if you guys tune in on next Monday again, when we build a habitat for the Komodo dragon, and maybe for another animal as well. And also don't forget to tune in to a new episode of Waveland Park that is coming out on Saturday. I hope so, if I can find some inspiration to build a beaver habitat. So if you enjoy Arizona Adventure Park, you definitely enjoy Waveland Park as well. So give it a try, and see you guys next time. Bye!